Hello, Chain Gang. Welcome back to the Four Chains Travel, where we are full-time travelers that are blessed to be spending almost half this year traveling in the beautiful country of Italy. If you would have asked me prior to the day you're about to see what my favorite day was, I would say the beautiful Florence that you see here. There was a day we started with the beauty of Michelangelo and ended at night at the world's greatest restaurant. But now that top spot has been taken. And the main event on that day was a cooking class I had absolutely no interest in taking, but agreed to because it was a bucket list for both my wife and my daughter. You know, the only real wealth in this world is being able to make a positive difference in people's lives, and that's what this video is about. I'm going to give you a day you can easily recreate and experience for yourself. So let's get right into it. Our day began in Maiori on the Amalfi Coast, but you can recreate this day by staying at any of the wonderful cities that the Amalfi Coast has to offer. But regardless of the city you choose, the day will begin like all Italian mornings begin, with coffee. I include this because it's one of Angie and I's lessons learned over the past couple of decades. Don't have coffee on the main drag where you see a bunch of tourists line up. Walk a couple of blocks away and find the place that the people who live there are having coffee. And in the case of Maiori, it is Cafe Marcel. It was worth the extra couple of blocks. The coffee was really awesome, and we got to know the staff, and it is just the choice to make. After coffee, we walked onto the beautiful beaches and really took it in, and I did not realize how much more beautiful the day was going to get. There are two ways to get to the cooking class, and they both have their advantages. This is obviously the first one, which is the Travel Mar Ferry. The advantages of this are, well, you can see them. Absolute beauty. Now, you may have seen on all kinds of social media the beautiful landscapes of Amalfi, where the cooking class is, as well as Positano, and I certainly agree, those are beautiful, but when you take the ferry, you realize there's all different kinds of beauty, including the cliffs that are between each beautiful city. This one has both a cliff and a grotto, or a cave, which I think is really cool. The sounds of the water. There's a close-up of the cave that sometimes people take canoes into and stuff like that. The disadvantage of the ferry is that it does cost more, depending on where you are staying in Amalfi. But I consider the cost of the transportation very small because it's kind of like a mini cruise. Then there's the bus. I include the address of where we got the ticket in Maiori because it was a little deceiving. You may have to make some effort. There it is. It's by the deli. Here's a close-up of what it looks like. And the bus has gotten a lot of attention on social media lately because it's seen as a bargain. At $3, you can take a bus and witness the beautiful scenery from the other side or perspective than you would get from the ferry, and it is a lot cheaper. But there is also the fact that it is a little bit scary to some people. Look at there is no shoulder. I don't know why I'm saying look at it. And that is the mountain or cliffs that are next door. These bus drivers are every bit as good as a Formula One or a NASCAR driver. They don't go that fast, but it might seem fast considering the teeny margin of error. Whoa, look at that. I mean, I could tell that some people were more intimidated by it than others. There's still the beautiful view. I certainly would recommend you concentrate on the view and not all of the stuff that's really close to you. But as the cars and bikes came close, I thought, wait a minute, what if a bus is coming in the opposite direction? Well, this is exactly what happened. That margin for error is inches, even though they seem to have absolutely no concern about it. Oh, look at that van. So then, regardless, it drops you off at the port, whether you're taking the ferry or the bus. And there are advantages and disadvantages of that as well, but it is part of the requirement to take this cooking class. The advantages, well, you see that. When you're walking, it is absolutely gorgeous. I forgot my cap, so don't make that mistake, because we say we make mistakes so you don't have to. I am a bald fellow, as subscribers know, and the sun was really beating down on my head. That's the sun right there. The disadvantage is it is uphill. We've talked about in other videos, part of preparing for full-time travel is getting in good physical condition so you can enjoy these incredibly beautiful times. If you're thinking about starting to work out or quitting smoking or anything in preparation for your trip, I am here to tell you it is absolutely worth it. Both sides are beautiful, the walls and, of course, the ocean views. There's places to stop. If you're going in the summertime and it's really hot, there's plenty of places where you can stop and get a water or a spritz or something like that. You can see the steepness of the stairs. These are the stairs leading right up to the actual cooking class. That's the first half, and that's the second half. The cooking class is called Amalfi Heaven Gardens, and I would definitely recommend it. There is the location, there's the things that you sample and eat, and we're going to get right into it. This is the view once you get to the top and start the cooking class, and yeah, not a bad place to learn how to cook the most delicious food in the world, which is Italian food. I'm going to bring in Angie now because this was also her favorite day in Italy, and this particular part might have been her absolute favorite.
It was my absolute favorite. It was the best happy accident ever, as her original cooking class got canceled, and Leia found this one at Amalfi Heaven Gardens instead. She didn't tell me that this one had a gardening component to it, where we harvested our organic food that we would end up preparing and eating later that day, and it was absolutely fantastic.
Oh, look at this one. Good Lord.
Not the leaves. Oh, that's a good one.
Oh, no. The reason why you see her picking the lettuce is she got out to an early points lead by picking the biggest fava bean. Most of the points were derived from identifying things in the garden or answering gardening questions, and Angie wound up winning it by an absolutely significant margin.
Nice work, signorina, nice work.
I definitely feel like I had a big advantage in this field because I'm a lifelong self-taught gardener and I'm very passionate about anything garden related. You'll take a tour of the entire garden, but what you end up cooking on the day that you take the class will depend upon what is in season when you're doing the class.
And be careful that your husband doesn't get distracted by the view the entire class.
But the main reason why we keep them in pots is that I don't know if you know that strawberry like to explore the soil. Like literally rock wall in the front and rock wall in the back. And we have a piece of wood separating them from the rest of the field so they don't grow.
Focus, Jim, focus.
For the very last floor, protect people from nightmares. So we can say kind of a nightmare against a nightmare.
Welcome.
You know, to the wine.
May I? Per favore. Oh, that's great. Perfect. Oh, grazie. Prego.
Everyone gets the choice of water or wine. Let's just say we all made the same choice, and then we all disperse to different preparation stations.
So I have still sparkling water and lemonade.
Guys, today I am Ivan, and you can scream my name whenever you want to drink wine. I will be as fast as possible, so just for wine.
She's about to tell us she loves us, and really the feeling was mutual.
Si, piacere. I really love you guys.
Prego.
A hidden benefit of the wine they gave us was probably expediting the process of getting to know the family that took this cooking class with us. They were wonderful and will always be celebrities in my eyes.
Yes, it was definitely true. One of the benefits of an experience like this is getting to know people from other areas.
Can try.
You are here for learning,
She's very nice.
for working, and we are here just for
Crap, I'm doing it.
push a little bit.
Oh, now I got
Say on three.
missing a half a little bit. You're getting the worst part.
Ti amo. Ti amo.
With the lemon leaves, it's also
Mi
Il
chiamo.
mio nome è?
And your name?
Angie. In Italian, Angela.
Sì.
Angela, okay, you'll be Angela.
That's her name.
Yes. Plus 10. Because I'm feeling generous. Weird, but not
The chicory. So, what we are gonna do now, it's called thermal shock. What means? Directly by the hot water, we are gonna use cold water. Do you know why, guys? It's really important.
To stop the cooking?
The color, yes. Yes, yes.
They told us.
Perfect. So we are gonna preserve the shiny color of the vegetable, and then we also stop the cooking process. That's because we are gonna saute.
Un minuto. Un minuto. 60 secondi. 60 secondi, perfetto.
Yes.
Okay.
The best way to learn any new skill is not by watching someone else do it or reading about it. Of course, it's by hands-on practice. And that was what was so great about this class, is that everything from the harvesting to the cutting and stirring, every component of making the meal was done by us, and it was great.
Ale, pinch. Yes.
Now it's time to stick. Just stick.
Pasta. Up.
Shop. Then you eat. Yep.
Rosmarino. Rosmarino.
Rosmarino. Mmm.
Questa è una sesame in
Grazie a lei.
Italian.
Okay?
So we don't eat the leaf.
No. Nor the skewer.
Take the skewer off and take the leaves off and eat the cheese.
Okay. Sì.
Please enjoy.
YouTube.
YouTube.
Huh?
Aiuto.
We can feel the
What is it? Say it loud. The cheese. Provolone.
Honey, Yellowstone or Taylor Swift?
Giacomo.
You know what I want to go
Rosmarino, fava, cipolle, l'olio d'oliva. Un vino, un poco di vino.
Make some noise for Pep.
Pizza man.
Hey!
Di pizza?
Pizza man, yeah. No, boss.
Bene, Capitan?
The capo.
Le capo dei capi!
No, not in that way. Not that way.
The three conversation don'ts in Italy are don't talk about religion, politics, or the mafia. It's probably a good idea anywhere you go, although on this particular tour we violated all three.
Sì,
Olive oil?
so extra virgin olive oil, some garlic and chili. We are gonna saute in a bigger flame. That's because we want that mix.
Can I do the anchovies that way?
No.
No, you don't like anchovies?
I like anchovies.
You don't like anchovies?
No, they're different here. They are. All right, I should try
They are
it.
really
Yeah, I wouldn't eat
It
anchovies in
will
the
be
States.
mostly the salty part. We are gonna saute slowly, so yes. We are gonna let release all the flavors. And then I'm gonna give you also a piece of garlic. We don't use all the piece of garlic, guys. Some shop use in order to stop the point of the knife.
No pressure at all.
With the end, okay. And like fine. Like a trickle, okay? I was stressing.
Sì,
See,
il mio lavoro.
no, No, you wanna just drink?
Si.
See.
Come over here.
Bevo.
Partner.
Bevo.
Tom and Giacomo.
That's why I'm giving you an easy job. What we have here is our nice and wonderful buffalo mozzarella.
Si.
See, everything see.
And buffalo mozzarella, si.
Dai, everything. Mangia tutto.
Assaggio.
Assaggio, mangia tutto.
Moli, capitano.
Capitano. Then, what we are gonna do is something really easy. Don't say me that it's difficult because
Non difficile.
non difficile, non difficile. Non è difficile, tranquillo, easy, tranquillo. We are gonna cut it out and we are gonna make some spiedini. Oh,
Do whatever you like.
do you like sun-dried tomatoes, guys?
Sì,
Sì, meno male.
piace molto.
Piace molto. So, olives?
Lei piace.
Olives? Do you like?
Lei.
Try.
Okay.
Try our olives. It's not buy olives, our olives. Our production. You are higher than me.
Sì.
Mia forca, un po' di sì.
Forchetta o cucchiaio?
E cucchiaio, sì.
Ok, cucchiaio.
I'm flexing on it. I'm sorry.
I'm gonna put.
cucchiaio.
Try one.
Ok.
Yes. Try. Then you say.
I mean, you can say the same as this one.
You like?
Or everything. And
You made?
Sì.
You made?
Migliore olive I've ever had.
Ah, okay. Oh, thanks to God. So,
Ma ancora?
one.
You gotta say it louder.
Sun-dried
Tomate.
tomatoes. Yes.
Sole, what's right?
Like, Eva.
Sun-dried tomatoes.
No, but what it does, like sun and sole.
Dry secco.
Set.
Secco. We are gonna make. Yes. We are gonna
Like that.
Then we are gonna add just one olive. So if you don't like it, you can also don't eat.
Soltanto.
In the horizontal side, and then you are gonna close it with another piece of mozzarella. Spiedino, wonderful.
Oh, spiedino.
Yes.
Ok.
You can do easy.
Ok. Facile.
To cleanse
Ok.
it up. Have you ever been to Texas?
Sì,
Ever been to Texas?
vivo in Texas per
So
2
you know
anni.
Rios?
No,
Not at all.
no, soltanto lavoro.
Grab the piping bag from here, and then. Since we're in Italy, we don't say yeehaw, but we say
No,
what are you doing?
it's not like this. Mamma mia. Please.
Ah,
Come on.
è meglio.
Now, gentlemen, you may
No, Soprano, please. No.
just grab it. Come on. Grab it, and then.
Ah,
And then right.
Beautiful.
So be gentle, that's a very important thing. Now, I divide these into plates. Thank you.
Here you see us making one of my favorite recipes of the day, the fried ricotta-filled zucchini flowers. So we took the zucchini blossoms and we filled them with ricotta, lemon zest, and some anchovies. And then we piped that into the blossom, dredged it in some rice flour, and fried it in sunflower oil. I'm reliving this as we speak.
The oil reached the right temperature. We want to drop a droplet in the oil. If it floats immediately, then it's on point. Otherwise, we need to wait a couple of minutes.
Zucchini flour. So, but you have to be very confident since it's very hot oil and you don't want to blow it up. So, I don't recommend this. I recommend to use the
Accompany the flour and right?
Very graceful.
Graceful. Because again, it's a very delicate flour. Otherwise,
What's in it?
so basically in here we have paste of anchovies with basil, a little bit of extra virgin olive oil, mixed with ricotta cheese, lemon zest, and black pepper.
It's delicioso.
It is.
As we show you the finished product of the zucchini flowers, I want to point out this is one of a half dozen items I never would have tried in the States, but decided to on this particular day, and I enjoyed everything except for the olives. Don't get fooled by the fact that you see us eating here. We are eating the appetizers, and when we're done with that, we are going to return to make the main event.
Because we're the best team you've ever had here? Oh.
I bow to you.
Hey.
Yes.
Jesus. So what are we making? Gnocchi? Gnocchi. Oh, man.
Do not get fooled at the ease at which I'm using this tool to push the potatoes through and make gnocchi. It is very difficult. You can see my daughter, she's no wilting flower, struggling with it, and Angie had a little trouble too, but boy, she loved it.
Making fresh pasta was definitely the one thing I most wanted to do in a cooking class in Italy, and this did not disappoint.
It is delicious, as you're about to see. The only negative is it's going to be very difficult for you to have to return to your homes and eat boxed pasta. We're going to have a video coming out later comparing grocery stores in Italy to the ones in the United States, and you will be shocked by what you see.
In particular, the produce in this region of Italy was unbelievable to me. It was tasty, it was colorful, and in some cases it was so much larger than what I was used to in the States.
Oh, Instagram email? I don't dabble with social media. I'm not one of those.
Well, that just changed. Here we go. Grazie Dio.
Grazie a Dio, yes.
Yay!
Splendid.
Wow! Bravissimo! Bravo!
Simmering point, not
Okay.
boiling point.
Okay.
You don't want the water to boil.
Okay,
so you need to
grazie.
pay attention to it. Then you rinse them because you want this texture for the to prepare the dough. Again, there are no precise quantities for every single ingredient because again, the general guide is 0.07 pounds of flour, 1 egg, and 2.2 pounds of 0.0 ounces of flour, 2.2 pounds of potatoes, and 1 egg. That's the general guide. Then you really need to have a feel for it. If you need more flour, if you need a little bit more of extra virgin olive oil, if you need another egg, so be it.
What you're looking at here is the only thing we did not make completely from scratch, and that is the sauce. Because the class would just be too long, if you're going to make true Italian sauce, it has to come to a boil and then be turned to simmer and cook on simmer for at least 4 to 5 hours. We added, of course, the fresh herbs that we had picked in the garden that day.
Ah!
Does the dough ever come out wrong for you guys?
Come on, Leia! Ah, bene!
Depends on the potatoes.
Oh, Taylor Swift, non c'è problema. Ah, Peaky Blinders, bene.
Yes. Otherwise, you're gonna push your door and you're going to start.
Now, we want to actually start working with this. So we push our hand, we open our end while we're going forward, and we close them while we go backwards. Do like this.
Mom, I'm watching you.
Again, don't apply too much pressure because you don't want to smash it, but you want to massage it, caress it.
Simile to orecchiette body, no?
Precisely so.
Oh.
Don't, yes.
Non guarda, don't look.
Spatula of doom.
You have your hands. That's the jar there.
But Leia, remember this. for orecchiette and bari.
No.
Then,
Rolling the flour.
this
Let into flour.
more or less the same size. Okay?
So by doing this, we avoid the
Perfect.
dough sticks
Now it's
floating.
Okay. A little bit more on the other one, and then
size,
throw
okay?
all the pieces.
Like little squares, like this one. This side of the spatula.
Perfect.
Balls. You handle it like this. You want it to be tilted a little bit. Then you place the gnocco on top, like that. With this part of the thumb, this part over here, you apply a gentle pressure from the top. So you squish it a little bit, and then you slide like you want to slide pictures. There it is. You want both the wrinkles and the cake. Because again, we're using tomato sauce, so we want the gnocco to catch as much sauce as it possibly can. That's why we're shaking like this.
Damn, I'm gonna try.
Well,
No.
this part is important.
Okay, the side.
Yes.
You lap.
A little pressure, and then you swipe.
You have to make the stripes.
See?
No.
It's flat, but the important thing is that it has wrinkles on top and the cake. Try it again.
and roll.
Okay. Here we go.
Try it.
It breaks.
And then slide.
Oh.
Too much pressure. Well, you know, in this case, you just shape it as a ball again.
Oh,
And then
there
you
we
try
go.
it. Oh, there you go.
Let me try that.
So are you right side or left side?
There you go. Very nice. I'm so proud of you.
Mamma mia!
No, per niente. No,
Il
absolutely.
primo giorno.
Mamma mia. I don't say nothing.
Ivan, pezzo di merda. Pezzo di merda. Spazzatura?
Mine were good.
No, spazzatura.
I was the first one instructed, so
I don't think I was listening to this same time.
no, I was listening.
You have some for the moment, just water.
I feel a heart.
Is salt. Very important, hot gnocchis, hot sauce. Otherwise they don't bind together, they don't emulsify. Then you don't want to stir them with anything, just want to flip them in the pan with the sauce. Try? O provare? No. Try? Go for it.
If you click on me, I will be very sad.
Okay, back off, maybe.
No. Incline. Wait. Like this.
Okay.
And then, just slowly, just when you pull back, you make the touch. You see? When it pulls back.
Dream of a lifetime.
Grazie chef!
Grazie! Complimenti al cuoco!
Excellent!
I was always
Now, extra cheese, because why not?
Yes. Not right now, maybe.
A little bit of extra virgin olive oil to delay the oxidization so it doesn't get dark, just for color. Then pepper, just for
Pepe!
flavor.
Pepe!
Basil leaves. For the same reason as the cheese.
I wonder whether this is going to be good. Oh my god!
Indeed it.
Should I go away? Thank you.
Bellissima.
we didn't get chef in ours.
Wait, chef, you gotta get in front.
Yeah, there you go.
And this is chef.
Hey!
Yucky!
And some more wine with fresh fruit in the pitcher, cause why not?
Que mio. Salute. Per mia figlia. Ti amo.
Extra cheese.
Please, I need to bring it towards me.
Molto formaggio.
Two Main Street.
No?
Pistachio.
Bravo.
Two Main Street.
Per mia moglie. Ti amo.
Either lemon. Either lemon or dark chocolate. Even vanilla sometimes, but dark chocolate and lemon. Yes, guys.
Salute! Push it down again.
This is the bill. Bravo.
Che sorpresa!
Now you need to frame this.
I'm not deserving.
You are.
Grazie mille. Grazie mille.
Guys, please ask you. Are we able to speak in English?
Okay. Buonasera. Please tell Pepe.
I will.
Thank you.
Because this day was determined to be perfect, it had one more closing moment that we treasure. By the time we finished our walk back down from the class, it was about 8 p.m. Now, the buses leave almost every hour to almost every town on the Amalfi Coast from Amalfi, which is the de facto capital of the Amalfi Coast and just happens to be, as you can see, beautiful at night. So we took the opportunity, as most Italians do in their regular day lives, to take a passeggiata dopo cena, a walk after work. You can see the limoncello. The thing that makes those sales distinct is they have lots of artistic bottles that they sell them in. If you're buying it for a gift, that's perfect. If you're buying it just to drink, yes, it is cheaper in the grocery stores. We just really, really loved strolling, and my daughter Leia really loves shopping. This, of course, is a beautiful church. I'm going to remind you that Amalfi Heaven's Gardens can be booked on your own. And one of the things that's unique about them is when you look at their website and see their pitch for their cooking class, they deliver on exactly what they promise in this video, which none of us had even seen prior to booking this class. We did this class with our daughter. And although the reward for doing your job as a parent is a very sad one when they say goodbye and they're living a life on their own, don't really need you anymore. When they come back later and give you a hug and say thanks and tell you they love you, it's a good kind of sad. We'll see you guys next time on the 4 Chains Travel.